Hello everyone! Before getting started with this video, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Trần Vân Anh and I'm from Saigon University's Faculty of Foreign Languages. So in this video, I will talk about my experience on the field trip to southwest region of Vietnam, and I hope you enjoy my vlog. On the first day, we moved from Ho Chi Minh City to An Giang to visit the Ba Chu Sư Temple and Jasu Melaleuca Forest, and then we arrived in Hà Tĩnh and spent one night there. To have energy for the trip, we had breakfast at Mekong Rest Stop. After the delicious meal, my friend and I had a little time to walk around the yard of this restaurant. We were on our way to Châu Đốc City when we arrived at the Vam Cống Bridge, the road bridge across the Hậu River. The bridge is also considered one of the longest cable-stayed bridge systems in Vietnam, with a length of about 2,000 meters. Ta-da! And it was our first destination, Ba Chu Sư Temple. So now we are in Ba Chu Sư Temple, which is very famous spiritual site in An Giang, and people usually go here to pray for a good job and happy families. The Ba Chu Sư Temple appears like a lotus with a 3-story roof. Originally, this place of worship was just covered with bamboo leaves. It now stands beautifully with colorful bricks and tiles. A legend states that the Siamese army assaulted the land, forcing the residents to escape the sand mountain for protection. When the Siamese chased them to the top of the mountain, they discovered the statue of Ba Chu Sư and attempted to steal it, but it was too heavy for them to move. In frustration, they exalted the statue and fractured its left arm, bringing forth divine punishment immediately. The statue was then taken to the foot of the mountain, where the locals built a temple to honor the deity. According to another legend, Mr. Thoại Ngọc Hậu built Ba Chu Sư Temple as a show of respect to Miss Châu Thị Tế, who prayed to the Queen of the land for support in defeating foreign invaders at the border. Regardless of the legend, one thing is certain: Ba Chu Sư is a revered figure among the An Giang people. After visiting Ba Chu Sư Temple, we moved on to our next destination, and that was Jasu Melaleuca Forest. Jasu Melaleuca Forest Conservation Area is a typical flooded forest in Vietnam's Mekong Delta. Jasu Melaleuca Forest, located in the upstream region of the Mekong Delta, is home of various animal and plant species. As you can see, the entrance to the Melaleuca forest is narrow, barely wide enough for 2 boats to avoid clashing, yet it takes visitors closer to nature. Coming here and going deep into the forest, I couldn't help but be overwhelmed with the green space of nature appearing before me, as beautiful as in fairy tales. Entering this catchwood forest, I immersed myself in the beautiful landscape, fell in love with the sky and earth, and glided along the floating water. The boat brought me skimming over the water, which was covered with large green duckweed carpets. The water and duckweed carpets harmonized well and waved elegantly. The boat moved quietly through the lush Melaleuca woodlands. In space, there were just the sounds of trees rustling, birds chirping, and fish splashing. This experience is very special for me because this is the first time that I feel so close to the nature, and being able to observe the lives of animal here and the magic of the nature here, that's healing me a lot. So this is an eye-opening experience for me. Hi. And I will never forget this moment. So after visit the Malaluka forest, I will enjoy my drinks. Cheers! On the second day, we said goodbye to Hating and took a full express boat for Fork Island. After that, we went to Honey Garden to learn how bees produce honey. Then we enjoyed our time in the Grand Walk. Let's go to the Honey Garden first. We arrived at this place at 9 a.m. and learned so much about the organization, social structure of the bee, and the process of making honey. Talking about the honey creation process, when worker bees collect honey, they begin the process of transporting honey from one bee's mouth to another, which takes around 200 bees. During origin mission, they produce saliva into honey, producing antibacterial enzymes and forming honey. In the beehive, there will be 3 main types of bees: worker bees, male bees, and only one queen bee. Worker bees are the most common form of bee in the colony. They are female bees that are incapable of giving birth. Worker bees do all of heavy lifting in the bee colony. Male bees just stay in the nest, feed and play. Therefore, they make up a small number of the colony. Their lifetime range from 50 to 60 days. However, after mating with the queen bee, they will die. The queen bee is the only female capable of breeding in the colony. With a lifespan of 5 to 6 years, it's wrong to feed and give birth. One day it can lay 500 to 1,000 eggs and determine the gender of newborn. And these are products made of honey. After that, I had a chance to taste the honey there. So let's try. Then we had lunch. This is afternoon of day 2 and now I'm in Brentwood. In front of me is a massive bamboo project including 42,000 bamboo trees from Tây Ninh. Under the skilled hand of architect Võ Trọng Nghĩa, the cluster of icon structures up to roughly 700 square meters and about 50 meters tall has been erected right at the gate. After appreciating the bamboo structure, I reached the center of Grand Walk. When I stepped inside, I was amazed by the view. This area is inspired by the city of Venice with colorful houses standing close together. This is Bridge of Light. Standing here, you may enjoy the stunning view of this Venice river. What a romantic scenery, right? Cycling around the city on the electric bike is an activity that you should certainly try. My friend and I rented an e-bike to get around this town. Sitting on the bike, enjoying the cool wind, and seeing the city light up as it became dark was a wonderful experience. And then we enjoyed the show The Charm of Venice as the final activities of the day. On the third day, I had opportunity to see facilities that produce food specialties, and that afternoon I visited Holwood Pagoda and participated in the team building activity. Let's go to the first site of the day, Ngọc Hiền Pearl Farm. Here, I witnessed the full pearl manufacturing procedure from harvesting to finish the product. When talking about the color of pearls, it is determined by the color inside the shell. For example, if the inside color of the shell is lemon yellow, it will produce a lemon yellow pearl. And if you want to distinguish between real and fake pearls, you can rub 2 pearls together. If they are real, friction will result in the coating of pearl powder. Following that, I observed the procedure of harvesting a pearl by hand. Furthermore, there is an incredible collection of relics on display. I also got an opportunity to wander around and see a variety of stunning pearl jewelry. The next stop was Rose Myrtle Farm. There, I had a chance to try myrtle honey and wine, which is one of the specialties of Forward Island. I don't like alcohol much, but this is a chance for me, so... Okay. Wow. It's very bitter and fragrant, and now it's burned my... So sorry. The Khải Hoàng Fish Sauce Factory is the final stop on the tour of Forward's production facilities. When I walked in, the thing that made a strong impression on me was the strong smell of fish sauce. These are big wooden barrels used in the process of fermenting fish sauce, which are made of burlap wood and wrapped with rotten rock. After fishing, they were salted on the boat in the 3:1 ratio, 3 kilos of fish for every kilograms of salt. This mixture will be brought to the factory and put in the big barrels to continue the fermentation process. After that, they will check to ensure the quality of the fish sauce and bottle the product. The Forward Pagoda is the largest pagoda in Forward today. This is an important and revered place for the people here. The name Forward refers to protecting the country's borders, protecting Vietnamese land as well as the sea and the islands in the country's south. After a full day of learning, it was time to have some fun. Thanks to these activities, everyone and I had more time to bond with each other. This is one of the most amazing events of my journey, which I will never forget. Was like our rest day because we would travel from Forward to Cần Thơ for 6 hours. Then we would attend the gala dinner. The stunning sunrise picture was the last sight I could capture on Forward. I just feel like this is Forward Island's goodbye to me. At 6 p.m. we had a last dinner together. It was like a little party which was created to celebrate the last night we trip. Our team had remarkable performances. The first performance was duet singing Leave the Door Open, while the second was the group dance. And we did a really good job. After that, we enjoyed a lot of marvelous performances from other teams. Then we danced together. After enjoying the dynamic gala dinner, my friend and I spent little time wandering around the Story Bridge. We stood on the bridge and enjoyed the peaceful surroundings and refreshing wind. We had a little conversation and realized it was the final night of our trip. At that moment, I realized how fast time goes. This 5-day trip seemed too long on the first day, but then it was the end of the 4th day. And I knew I would miss this trip a lot once it ended. On day 5, we returned from Cần Thơ to Ho Chi Minh City. However, before getting back, we would have a short tour in Ninh Kiều Riverside Hotel and the Home King's Temple. To open the day, we had a quick excursion in Ninh Kiều Riverside Hotel. Established in 1994, this hotel had recently been updated with a new design in the style of the sturdy and impressive river shape. I also had a chance to observe the view of the VIP room and the floating restaurant. After the hotel tour, I moved to Home King's Temple. This is also the final destination of our field trip. It is a place of prayer and worship for the Home Kings, which is highly important and meaningful to the people of the Mekong Delta and Vietnam. The temple is surrounded by the round lake on the square base, referring the idea of round sky and square earth, then surrounded by 18 bowls to honor the 18 generations of Home Kings. Inside the lake, there are 54 stone pillars that represent Vietnam's 54 ethnic groups. And now, this is the end. Now we move back to school.
School.
The
This field trip taught me a lot of things. Aside from learning about the culture and geography of the Mekong Delta, I also had a wonderful times that I will probably never forget. This journey had a significant impact on me, encouraging me to become a better person. Also, the field trip one gives me more strength and motivation to pursue my academic journey. From the bottom of my heart, I am grateful to Saigon University for providing me with a chance to have really unique and significant experiences. And thanks to Team 1, I have wonderful memories of this field trip. I truly appreciate it.